Hi everyone, welcome back to yoga. I'm Ariane. Today we're gonna do chair yoga, a special class for those of you who want to get some of your yoga in while you're in your office perhaps, or maybe taking a break between grading or doing office hours or during your lunch break. So get yourself a chair that's pretty sturdy, no arms. I've got my mat underneath, but you don't really need it. You could just do it on a carpet. And we're gonna get started. So, right from the beginning, I want you to sort of sit tall in your chair and press your whole foot into the ground. Really feel how that changes your posture. Go ahead and release that and just kind of let your weight sit in your chair like you usually do. And then sit up and then press those feet into the ground. Do you see how that automatically kind of engages your belly, gets you to sit up a little bit taller, your shoulders drop, and your legs engage. Already, I feel a little fire, heat kind of growing in my legs. So that's kind of what we're going to try and maintain, even when we're sitting just in neutral like this. So let's just go ahead and raise the arms right up and find that those parallel lines right by your ears, and see if you can elongate and lift a little bit out of the waist, keeping the shoulders down and back. See how that also, keeping those feet engaged, that also creates a lot of fire in the belly, in the rib cage, in the arms. See how much length you can get there. Let's just breathe here for a minute. Go ahead and close your eyes. In this position, let's take 3 deep breaths. Beautiful. Let's take a nice deep breath in all together and lift a little bit further. On the exhale, swing those arms down slowly. Take them to the top of your knees, and let's exhale all that air out, squeezing the belly up to the spine and dropping the chin to the chest and rounding through. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round, look down. Let's continue this for a few more. That should feel so good. Keep those feet really nice and pressing down on the mat or on the floor. The whole foot, the pinky side, the base of the big toe, the heel. So we're basically doing a seated cat-cow here. This is a really great stretch to do if you're in your head too much, if you're overthinking things, if you're ruminating or worrying, just getting into your body and into your breath right here with this seated cat-cow is a great way to return to the body and activate the vagus nerve system, which helps with the regulation of our adrenaline, our fight, flight, freeze. Good. Go ahead and just take the ribs to the right and then move through the arch and then rib cage to the left and back. Maybe even scrape the spine on the back of the chair. Inhale as you stir the rib cage to the right. Exhale as you bring it back. Keep that delicious breath going. Pulling the belly button into the spine, especially when you do that contraction now. Try to keep both sits bones on the chair. Try going the other direction 3 times, nice and slow. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Dropping that chin all the way down to the chest. And coming to neutral. Beautiful. Let's take that right arm all the way up and take the left arm across. If you can grab the chair, the seat of the chair, go ahead and do that. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, reach over. If you can, look underneath the armpit there. Try to root the opposite sits bone into the chair. See how far over you can go. Maintaining that open chest, dropping the scapula, shoulder down the back. Breathing here. And then let that shoulder roll forward and grab the other side of the chair. So your arms are crossed. Go ahead and pull gently up so that you get a stretch between your shoulder blades. You can go ahead and gently turn your head to the right and left and release that and come up. Beautiful. Take the left arm up and the right arm across, grabbing the seat of the chair. If you can't grab the seat of the chair, grab the outside of your thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, all the way over. Now you're using your core here. Otherwise, you just fall off the chair. So you really want to keep that left hip rooted down into the seat of the chair. Drop the left shoulder. Open up the rib cage. Look up and under that arm. See if you want to go a bit further. Breathe. And when you're ready, look down. Curve that left shoulder forward. Grab the other side of the other thigh, and then gently pull upward as if you're trying to get the upper back towards the ceiling. Get that delicious stretch between the shoulder blades. Go ahead and move the head side to side. And release. Beautiful. Let's just take those arms up into like a goalpost. We're going to do a gentle spinal twist. Inhale to the right and exhale to the left. Now, this is our warm-up, so we're just trying to get some mobility here. Don't over twist. We're going to do more twists as the class goes on. So right now we're just waking up the spine and we're mapping the breath over the movement. So one side gets an inhale and one side gets an exhale. This is also a way to bring ourselves to our practice today, bring our mindfulness, our body sensations into our awareness. You might find a little snap, crackle, and pop going on. Beautiful. Keep those feet planted into the floor. Keep those legs engaged. One more set. Beautiful. All right, hands coming to the top of the knee. Let's just take the right ear to the right shoulder and then place the hand on the head. Stand the left arm down, flexed palm. See if you can get a nice stretch here. Now, you should be pressing those feet into the floor. That immediately engages your belly. Breathe here. Go ahead and let the chin tilt down on the diagonal. And release, try the other side. Opening up the space between the shoulder and the ear, flexing up palm down towards the ground, letting the weight of the hand and the arm gently open up, stretch the neck. We really need to do this with all of our looking at the computer and driving. Go ahead and rotate that neck down on the diagonal. And release. Beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead and twist a little bit. I'll go this way, a little bit more room. So I'm going to come to the edge of my chair and I'm going to extend my front leg. If the foot is flexed, the back leg stays firmly planted. We're going to inhale here, lift up through the spine. On the inhale, on the exhale, we're going to fold right at the hip joint until we can get maybe our rib cage on our thigh. And then we're going to release and round the spine down and let the head get heavy. And we're going to do a beautiful hamstring stretch right here. Breathe and release. If you want, you can even hold on to that flexed foot. It's a balancing challenge. It makes you have to engage your core a little bit more. You might find a little wobbly thing happening here. And then gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll all the way up. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. Extend it, coming to the edge of your chair, extending the front leg. Kind of have to adjust sometimes your chair just to make sure you've got everything feels comfortable. You really want to be kind of half on the chair and half off. All right, here we go. We're going to inhale, lifting both arms up. Remember to flex that left foot. Exhale, hinging at the hip. Come through the flat back. When you get basically your belly to your thigh, that's when you can release the spine and your head and just surrender the weight of your torso over your leg and just breathe here. And slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, work your way back up to seated and bring yourself back around. Good. We're going to go ahead and sit on the edge of our chair again, and we're just going to tell our hands, let's raise out. We're just going to lift the right thigh with the foot flexed and extend. And release. And then lift the left thigh to the chest. Foot is flexed and release. Try that a couple more times. Just kind of powering up those quads. Hold it. Try to get a little higher each time. Get that thigh close to the rib cage. Last time. Beautiful. Now this time, go ahead and hug the right knee to the chest and circle that ankle. A couple times in one direction and then a couple times in the other direction. Good. Now, go ahead and extend that leg and move the hands underneath the thigh. Stomp the screen. Let me see the bottom of your foot right there. Beautiful. And then, if you can, release and come back. Try the other side. Left knee, nice and tight to the chest. It's also a really great stretch. We're circling the ankle, paying some attention to that ankle that gets any love. Go ahead and extend the leg. Move the hands underneath the thigh, not underneath the knee, underneath right on the hamstring. Flex that foot. And if you can, release those arms and come back to neutral. Now we're gonna do that a couple more times with a breath series. So inhale, exhale, inhale those arms, and exhale. Other leg, inhale, exhale, inhale, and release. Keep going with your own timing. Or set. And rest. Beautiful. Go ahead and just circle the head gently, mindfully, slowly to the right. And then gently, mindfully, slowly to the left. Good. Go ahead and come into goddess position. So we're just on the edge of our chair. Yes, good. And then bring your arms into cactus. So we've got this symmetrical shape that we've got going here. We're just gonna squeeze everything together, kiss those elbows and knees together, and then open. Inhale, be nice and wide with that breath. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale and exhale. Good. Coming all the way out one more time. Coming into goddess. Let's just hold off of the chair. So really get your booty off the chair for a minute. Pop up and then pop back down. Pop up. Pop down. Pop up. Pop down. Pop up. And down. Good. Let's just take a nice stretch all the way over to the left with the right arm up and over. And other side. And other side. Keep flowing side to side. Just getting some mobility. And breathe, release. Beautiful. So what we're going to do here, coming into one leg extension, you can point the foot or flex the foot. I'm going to go ahead and sweep my right arm all the way up and over and find that diagonal line. And then I'm going to bring it in and round forward. Try the other side, extend the left, flex the foot, sweep the left arm up and over. How far can you go before you need to round and bring it in? Try the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Big swoop. And last one. And good. Go ahead and sit all the way on the edge and sit both legs. Let's get that nice star shape. Beautiful. Flex those feet. Flex those feet. Bring it back into goddess. Bring the elbows to the knees. And then bring one shoulder forward. And the other shoulder forward. You can look over and behind you as you twist. Shoulder comes forward and then the other shoulder. Pressing those knees back with the elbows. Alright. Beautiful, coming back to sitting. Now we're gonna do a little addition to our twist. We're going to add a core, so we're in our beautiful cactus shape. We're gonna lift that right thigh, and we're gonna twist the elbow to the right knee. And exhale back to neutral. So, or you can actually exhale into the twist and inhale when you come back to neutral. So find your rhythm. We're adding the thigh and the twist. Now I want you to imagine as you're doing this, that your spine is like a wet rag. And you're squeezing all the water out, and then you're opening it up, and then you're squeezing the water out. And each time you squeeze, you're going a little further, a little tighter, around, trying to get all that stale, dirty water out of this dish rag of your spine. That's a funny metaphor. Good. All right, we're gonna actually do a forward fold from here just to release the lower back. So go ahead and just let that hand fall down the leg like a waterfall. Place your hands down on the floor and just hang out here. So this is a seated forward fold with the knees bent. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. This is a wonderful home base pose where you can just release that lower back. Maybe make a nice big sigh here. And recover. Good. So let's turn to the right. I'm gonna go ahead and come to the edge of my chair again. My right leg is firmly planted on the ground. I'm gonna bring my left leg behind me like this so that the knee is dropping straight down towards the ground. My toes are tucked. I'm holding on to the back of my chair with my right arm. My left arm is coming up, and then I'm reaching back and away. So my rib cage is pulling away from the chair as my fingertips are pulling up and over. Breathe here. And release. Go ahead and place your hand on your lower back, fingertips facing down. Send your rib cage, your chest to the ceiling and look up. Open up the chest. You should also feel that left knee dropping down towards the mat. Get that amazing opening, hip opening, and come up gently and slowly. We don't want any dizziness. Try the other side. Left foot is planted, right toes are hooked, and the right knee is pointing down towards the ground. I'm holding on to the back of the chair. My belly's lifted. I'm gonna go up ahead and inhale, lifting the right arm. Exhale, the rib cage pulls away from the chair as the fingertips go up and over. Drop the shoulder down the back. Open up the chest. Feel a stretch from the tip of your fingers all the way down the side body, through the front of the right hip, down to the top of the knee, and even to the heel of the right foot. And come up. The fingertips come to the back, come to your lower back. Inhale. On the exhale, hold on to the back of that chair. Send the chest to the ceiling. Drop the shoulder, look up. Breathe. And recover. All right, yeah, let's come back to center. So I'm gonna get just a little quick drink of water here. Water break. We're gonna do a series of sun salutations, seated. So it's the same idea We have our basic sun salutation, and then we add little treats in there. So let's just go over the basic sun salutation. We start here with our hands at heart center. We inhale, do it with me. Look up, exhale, dive through all the way over on the exhale. Inhale, slide the fingertips up the front of the legs for a half flat back, and then another release all the way down. And then rolling through vertebrae by vertebrae up to sitting. That's basically the baseline, and then we'll add things from there. So let's just try that. Just that inhale, look up, exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, back to sleep. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Belly button lifts us to sleep. Inhale, reach. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. This time, roll through the spine and stretch the legs and come sweep the arms all the way back and up. We need to move my chair so I can stretch the legs and come back to neutral. Let's try that again. Inhale, look up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, come into a stretch, long legs, long fingertips, and come back to neutral. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, dive. Halfway up and down. And roll through the spine, and as you come up, lift the right thigh, extend the leg, bring it down, and lift the left, extend the leg, and bring it down. Let's try that again. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, right up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, dive. Halfway up and release. All the way up. Open to goddess. Pop up, pop down, and back. Last time. Inhale. Same thing that we just did. Halfway up. Release. Rolling to goddess. Pop up, pop down, and recover. Good, nice little flow there. Beautiful. All right. I want to just do one more forward fold with straight legs. So we're going to go ahead and stand here. Move my chair back so you can see me. We're going to go ahead and extend our feet. Now you can have your feet flexed, or you can have them down on the floor. I like to have my feet flexed, but it's a little bit less stable. So we're going to inhale here, looking up and reaching up. You can come forward through the flat back, and then maybe even pull the rib cage out of the waist a little further. And then release all the way over. Now this is a forward fold in seated position with a straight legs. Now, if you want an extra challenge, you can go ahead and grab the top of those feet and place your palm on the bottom of your foot. Breathe here. And slowly recover. All right, well, we're gonna do our 20 breaths, our pranayama. So same thing that we usually do, inhale looking up, exhale going through. This is the time to just reconnect with our life force, our anchor, our breath. It marks the end of our warm-up. Here we go, whenever you're ready, begin. 2 more. On that last one, interlace the fingers in a way that doesn't feel quite normal. Send the palms to the ceiling. Walk the shoulders up the ladder, one at a time. Release those fingertips, keeping the length in the spine. Good. Let's just do a few shoulder circles here. Inhale, exhale, down and back. Inhale, exhale. Tracing the widest circle that you can. Try the other direction. Beautiful. All right. Turning to our right. Go ahead and get on half of the chair. We're going to come into a crescent pose. So we're going to extend that back leg. Before we had it dropped at a 90-degree angle, now we want to extend that back leg. We want length behind that knee, yeah? This leg is firmly planted, belly is lifted. So go ahead and just raise those arms and then see if you can lift the chest to the ceiling. Create that beautiful crescent shape for crescent pose. Breathe here. Drag that foot back to front and then reach the torso forward and release over into a forward fold. Shake it out. And then as you recover, send the leg back and inhale into crescent pose one more time. So we're going to continue this flow. Exhale forward, controlling, bringing that leg forward. Inhale, extending the leg back, energy through that back leg, pushing the right foot down into the floor. Exhale, dragging forward. See if you cannot rock too much to the right as you bring that leg forward. So we're just doing a nice flow from forward fold with bent legs to crescent seated pose. Find your flow. Inhale as you look up. Exhale as you look down. So when you come crescent, go ahead and stay there. Now open up the hips. See if you can create a nice warrior two. So you can drop that back heel. And then we're going to just do a reverse warrior here on the chair. Breathe. And release. All right. That was good. Let's try the other side. So go ahead and establish your crescent pose. Find the spot where it feels the most comfortable on the chair. But I really want the back of the knee lengthened and engaged. 3 breaths right here. Drop that right hip. Beautiful. Drag that toe forward. Place it in front and then release the torso slowly over the legs. Shake the head. And then on the inhale, send the leg back into your crescent and then control it forward. Continue this flow in your own time. And next time you find yourself in crescent, open up the hips to come into warrior 2. Drop the back heel of the right foot, and let's just come into a warrior, a reverse warrior. Breathe here. Beautiful. It's amazing that you can still get quite a workout with this chair underneath you. All right. There's one other thing I wanted to do. Seated, I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Okay. So before we get down on the mat, I'd love to do a seated spinal twist. So go, oh, and a couple of other things. Yeah, actually. All right, so let's cross the right leg over the left. And then lifting that left arm up. Lifting the right arm up on the inhale. We're gonna open to the right and grab the back of the chair. Lift the left arm up and then place the palm forward on the other side of the knee as you twist and look over your right shoulder. Now, this is like the 3rd spinal twist maybe that we've done. So use the chair and the traction here to see if you can get a little bit deeper. Breathe into it. Don't force anything. Always breathe, exhale, surrender. And release. Let's try the other side. Uncross and recross. Take the left arm up and back. Grab hold of that chair. Take the right arm up and forward, palm forward as you twist and look over your left shoulder using the chair and you're pushing against your thigh to release that spine. Something nice pop the lower back and come forward. Let's cross the right leg over the left, but this time with the ankle at the knee and dropping this knee down. Now this might be a hip opener enough for you. You can just sit here and just kind of gently push this knee down If you want a little bit more of a hip opener, you can inhale the arms up, exhale, hinge forward, and then release the upper body over that leg and just surrender. Belly button is lifted. Keeping the foot flexed to protect the ankle. Pressing the standing leg, the leg that's down on the floor, into the floor. Actively engaged in this position. We're not dumping our weight. We're releasing into the stretch, which is different than dumping the weight down. Now, you can stay here if you want, or you can grab that leg with your arm, sort of get it in the crook of your elbow, and you can bring it up as you sit up. Now, I'd love for you to be able to sit all the way up. So that might mean you have to release the knee out of the elbow. Ideally, the leg is straight across, parallel with the floor, and you're just pulling that towards your lower abdomen. And release. Beautiful. Try the other side. Left knee, left ankle on the right knee. Starting here is a great place to start, gently massaging that knee kind of down towards the mat. Otherwise, you can inhale, hinge forward, and surrender to the stretch. Lifting the belly button, pressing the standing leg, foot into the ground. And if you want, grab hold of that leg and bring it up with you as you sit up. Sit up nice and tall, drop the shoulders. Maybe rock that leg like you're rocking a baby. Pull it towards the lower, the waist, the lower abdomen. And release. Beautiful. All right. So we're going to try another seated stretch right before we go down to the mat. Last thing. We're going to inhale and then exhale, bringing the thigh to the chest. Without holding it, or with holding it, if you need to hold it, walk your hands down. Grab hold of the big toe between your pointy finger and middle finger. Sit up nice and tall. Let's take that left arm out. See how high you can get that hamstring stretch. If you want to take it to the side, so you can even move it back and forth, whatever feels good. And then switch hands and reach back, grabbing the chair one more time, looking over that right shoulder. Now you can do this with your knee bent as well, with your knee to your chest. And I came out of that very ungracefully. Release. We'll do the other side a little bit nicer. So inhale, exhale, thigh to chest. Find your toe. Open up that arm. See how high you can lift. Now you can hold on to your ankle. You can hold on to your sweatpants, your leggings. Try opening that leg, sitting tall. Don't let that lower back roll down. Pull up and out of the pelvis. Go ahead and switch fingers. Grab hold of that chair, little twist with the hamstring stretch. Coming back to center and releasing. That was a little bit more graceful. All right, water. Good. Now, we're gonna set up our chair like this, and come down onto the mat with our legs up on the chair. Great. Oh, this should feel really good. Just let the knees kind of roll to the right and to the left, just kind of massaging that lower back. And I'm going to push this back. Put your feet on the edge of the chair. You can either dig your heels in if you want, or you can put the flat foot. So we're going to come into a bridge, so you need to make sure your chair isn't going to move. Hands down on the mat. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, we're going to press the pelvis up. So we're in a supported bridge. And come down. Slow and steady. Just continue this bridge. Yeah, inhale. Exhale, press up. Nice, long, slow exhale. See how high you can get. Inhale, recover. Exhale, back up. Inhale. Keep going. If you're doing this during your lunch break in your office at school, you may want to put a sign on the door that says yoga may be happening inside this door. Because if a student comes in for office hours and you're doing your bridge pose, you might get some funny looks. But I still highly recommend you try it. This is a yoga anywhere you go kind of thing. If you got a chair, you can do it. Last one. Hold. Hold. Now see if you can lift one leg. Another one. It's hard. Squeeze a little higher. A little higher. And release slowly, 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 slowly. All the way back down. Hug the knees to the chest. Go ahead and place your legs on the chair. You can even hook your big toe around the back if that helps. We're going to do a little bit of core exercise here. So, hands to the side of the head. We're going to inhale with our head flat on the ground. We're going to exhale, come up to a crunch. On the inhale, we're going to reach the hands forward. And on the next exhale, we're going to tap that chair and come back down. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap that chair. Inhale, release. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. And release. Keep going. One more. And go ahead and just kind of put your heels on the chair and just let the knees kind of fall open and close to one side and open and close to the other side. All right, good. We're gonna do one more core. Now, this another time that you might want to poke your toes around the back of the chair if you need to. We're gonna extend all the way up, arms extend above our head. Big, nice inhale. We're gonna exhale. We're gonna come all the way up to sitting. We're gonna grab the back of the chair, and then we're gonna release and stretch the spine. And coming down with control. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, coming up, peeling your body off the floor, grabbing the chair, and then stretch the spine. Get the forehead down to the bottom of the chair. Slowly come back down into the back. Big exhale, get all the way up, and squeeze that stale air out. Inhale, roll through the spine. Last time. And release. Heels on the chair. Let the knees fall to the right. Open up the hands and place the palm on the floor. Look over your left shoulder for a little spinal twist. And recover. Try the other side. Let the knees fall to the left and extend your arm down, palm down, looking over the right shoulder. And recover. Go ahead and just place those legs in a comfortable position on the chair. Close your eyes. Swallow. Tongue from your mouth. Stick your tongue out. Say, ah. Bring your legs on the chair to release that lower back. Find your way into Shavasana or deep relaxation. I'm going to put on some Shavasana music for us. And you can just honor the work that you've done today by relaxing. And soles of your feet together, let the knees splay out so that the ankles are on the chair and the knees are gently resting just off the chair. welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you want. Otherwise, you can come to a seated position. If you happen to have an essential oil nearby, I got a little eucalyptus. Go ahead and put some of that into your palms, and then even if you don't have anything, just rub your palms together for a minute just to get that, regenerate that electric heat, that sensation, that energy, self-compassion. And then a beautiful way to send that compassion into your body is to put that over your eyes, cup your nose, breathe in the essential oil. Bringing your hands to heart center. We'll close our practice today with courage for trying something new, chair yoga, new shapes, new sensations. We did it. We did all the work. We deserve the credit. We showed up to ourselves and to our practice, and for that, I am so very grateful. The spirit in me salutes the spirit in you. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed this chair yoga. Shoot me an email if you have any questions. amacbean@glendale.edu. I'd love to hear from you if you have requests, more, less, different. I'm here for you. This is your Glendale Wellness. And I'm so happy that you joined me. We'll see you next time.